I had said elsewhere that the earth or life on earth will be restored by way of or through peace in the mind of the brain of humans. It will pass through peace that lives in the brain. Ideology or politicians cannot accomplish such restoration. The Garden of Eden may perhaps itself pass through the physical brain of the human which has peace. Now this peace must stand securely on the basis of a valid hope. Hope that is true and fulfilled. And this peace must stand securely on the basis of defense, that is, there is a defense against danger, which is to say God must rescue, must heal, must deliver, must give life, must give immortality. So the problem is danger, or indirectly, the conception of danger which now lives inside the brain. The child grows up, and perceives danger in the world, poverty, a snake in the grass, an enemy, the need for survival through competition, a mind surrounded by offenses from others. The perception of these forms templates inside the brain, which stores it, and hands it out, in daily loops, for the purpose of readiness. They are like little threads around a spinning spindle. Now the mind of the brain finds these spindles and their sharp needles, or templates, aversive. The brain does not like them, and the inner man shrinks inwardly, relinquishing executive thought to the autonomous agency of the organic brain, which lives his life for him. I am supposing that there are beings out there, in the shape of serpentine dragons, who are the instigators of these spindles, and these dragons swirl in a circular loop around our minds. I am supposing again that the color of these dragons are white, for show, to indicate that the spindles are benign, or natural, when in fact they have trapped the mind. Because the point of the needle of danger is pain, and the point of pain is to close the door to the powerful soul. An equation forms inside the mind of the brain of the organic automaton, which is the equation of a short life, of mortality, of death, and forms an additional equation, which is an executive vector, to take a greedy bite out of life, or at least refuge, while life lasts. It is the vector of the orphan, which has no defender or defending agency. Or in other words, the human no longer lives in the world with, or within the bubble of, the eternal now. And when we live in peace in our minds, and in the eternal now, we are sort of liminal, outside natural life, and inside, touching eternity, and touching the mysterious present moment. It is interesting to me that Jesus says, "My peace I give you, but I don't give this as the world gives." So I have been wondering what it means, not to give as the world gives. Perhaps the peace that the world gives is something we are after, and hoping for, day after day, in our hopes and our politics. The peace that the word of life gives, must be anomalous, a true peace, whatever this phenomena is. And he gives it to us by being inside us. The only requirement is that we find a way to get rid of the spindles of aversion. We must learn to think differently. Learn to not think daily in terms of danger. Now danger is only a wrong equation when we have something superior which cancels out danger. The equation of the great eternal peace in our physical brains must require the active defense of our lives on the part of God, and active abundance on the part of God. But you know him, for he lives with you and will be in you. I will not leave you as orphans.